Cutting scale, guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are back again with more Iron Banner goodiness, with of course the new eruption mode coming. We have got some brand new gear to go over, and one weapon we're going to go over today is going to be the Dark Decider auto rifle. Now, this is an old school auto rifle of the Visht, whatever way you want to say it, kind. This is an old school auto though that came out yonks ago. It is an arc weapon and everything, and honestly, it has some pretty sweet rolls and everything you can get with this. So this is the roll I got for my PvP, which is Dynamic Sway and Rangefinder. Honestly, very solid. And then for PvE, I do have a well-rounded and golden tricorn, which I think in PvE is really sweet. Now, there is multiple rolls you can go for, so you'll see it on the screen now what you can really get. So you can get, of course, those Iron Banner perks like Iron Gaze and Iron Reach. You can also get Vault Shot on this because it is an arc weapon, meaning it has some pretty damn good perks for PvE. I mean, the Vault Shot is just, it's so good. But the thing is, I do think that the Golden Tricorn might be a little bit better on this sort of weapon. Mainly because Vault Shot, don't get me wrong, it's god tier, but I think Vault Shot works way better on like SMGs and everything like that. So obviously the Akelos SMG is arc, which can go Vault Shot. There is some pretty sweet rolls for it, but of course we are going to showcase what this gun is like, and if you should try to get yourself to, of course, rank 4, because rank 4 is currently, I'm at the freaking wrong guy. Oh, I was clearing up my postmaster because it's always full of crap. But the Dark Decider itself will be, of course, the reward for getting to rank 4 in the Iron Banner this season. Then once you unlock it, you can start buying different ones and everything like that. But I will say, this should be pretty nice. Vest weapons are always pretty damn freaking good right now, and we are going to go into some PvP with it. So without further ado, let's go into some freaking PvP with the Dark Decider. Alrighty, so we are going to be, of course, on the burnout with the Dark Decider, and this is what it looks like. Now, I am using the Skulking Wolf Iron Trade. I actually don't think I went over, but Skulking Wolf basically means that if I'm weak and everything, I will become off, my radar gets enhanced, and I'll come off enemy radars and everything like that, and that's going to take a while to destroy. That's not Hamkara. But yeah, the Dark Decider, as I said, this isn't a bad auto, especially with Rangefinder and everything you can kind of get going on it as well. Dynamic Sway. This should be a pretty big laser beam. Like, this should be able to wreck out and everything. Now, I will definitely say that these sort of 720 auto rifles, they're not exactly meta. I'm not going to lie. They're not exactly the pure meta. Like, SMGs, if you're going for bullet hose, you're probably going to SMG people. But you can see that the damage ain't bad either. Now, bro actually just freaking ran away in my ass. Oh, he's right there. Oh my god, they're terrible. But you can see up close and everything where you need the bullet hose spray and everything like that. SMGs definitely rule that sort of space. It is definitely their domain right now. So in the current meta, the Dark Decider PvP, I will say, definitely isn't going to be the one to go in with. Like, don't get me wrong, the Visht weapons always feel good and they can do well, but this sort of weapon, it's not exactly the current meta. But if you got enough bullets and you're not against heavy, you might kill somebody. All right, boys, you need to start getting this range going in though. There's going to be a dude here, and that's a hand cannon. Yo, bro. God, he just runs away. Oh god, I wonder if the hunt. Oh mama, that is a lot of people, boys. Do not peek the freaking clown car. But hey, look at that, we got the kill. Obviously, I don't really have any like damage increasing perks and whatnot, which I do think that when you get kill clip, or when you used to be able to get kill clip on these sorts of weapons, it was really sweet. We got a double kill for talking. I love freaking Destiny sometimes. Thanks for making me feel good for shooting a guy about a year ago, and he gets me through the wall. Are you serious, game? I just say I love Destiny 2 and you do that to me. Like, what is that timing, huh? What is that timing? Alright, there's a couple of mofos over here. Shred the wall, boys! Shred the wall! Get rid of it! Get rid of it! What the hell is going on? How is he not dead? What? Oh my... What? Something new? The guy's using that in PvP and he's destroying my ass? Oh, god damn it. We are getting destroyed, boys. But the good thing about this game mode is that we can actually catch back up. All we need is just like a good fortress or a good like ball drop run. And all of a sudden, we are back in the freaking winning, my dudes. And bro, he's a one-shot. Bruh. Give me the heals. Thank you. And wait. Okay, I'm full healing, boys. Peek. Pikachu. Alright, man, that thing. Okay, I think he might have had an amp because he freaking annihilated my ass. When is the Cabal drop coming in? Come on, Bungo, send it in. Send his ass in. And yo, bro, this Jimmy guy, oh my god, this Jimmy guy is getting away with he's getting away with freaking murder right now. But look at this guy, and I will say, I don't know if it's the rangefinder or what, but it is so hard to see where the hell I'm shooting with this gun. The freaking bloom is crazy on this thing. I think it's because the rangefinder increases zoom or whatnot, but it is pretty hard sometimes. But look at that. All we have to do is hit the shots, and you can see we get our enhanced radar for the Skulking Wolf trait. I could use Vest Stinger. Honestly, it's not a bad shout, but I just think that Vest Stinger itself, it's just not like a need of really PvP. Having the Skulking Wolf goes in a little bit better now. I'm going to get another crash there freaking that way. Oh, we got one, boys. All it took was, what the? Yo, what the? Yo, what the? We did it. We survived. That's all that matters, boys. This is all the freaking thing is. And I'm going to get suppressed, right? But yeah, whenever this Cabal thing drops, all that happens is you just get naded like hell. You get freaking thunder crashed and everything comes out your ass. Makes sense, but holy good god, is it chaos. But yeah, I will say, it's actually not a bad weapon or anything like that. It's kind of fun to use, but I will say the bloom is something freaking else. But when you get it going, of course, with the with Radiant even or any sort of damage increase, 720s, they can actually be somewhat decent. Like, they can shred out. I just think that, generally speaking, get rid of your stupid ass wall ball. I have the freaking bullets. I don't have the bullets. But it's definitely not the current meta at all. Like, the current meta really is just SMGs for up close. In this kind of archetype where this does best, it's kind of taken over by the SMGs. I'm so confused. Oh, what the? That is fair. I'm so confused because the freaking guys, these things are counting as enemies. So it's just so confusing when you see them now. How is Jimmy not freaking like super their ass Jumpy? He's been a Titan who hasn't used a super. I mean, do they have any, like, I don't know, destruction supers at all? They had a Blade Barrage where he just solo super my ass. But yeah, you can see the Siren Banner. There's the freaking Thunder Crash. That's what I was waiting for. Now, you know what, bro? You use your Thunder Crash and I have nothing left for this. I wonder if there's anyone else. And apparently the Divine Yasmin shooting me in the ass will kill me and just destroy me and just ruin my freaking super. You know what though, we got the points out of it and everything, so we should be fine. We'll shred this guy, and as I said, as a bullet hose goes, it's actually not too bad, like, and it goes pretty damn freaking far. I should not have done that. In the words of Hagrid, I should not have freaking done that. Yep, Hagrid was right. Oh my god, I didn't see it till late. But I will say that as a bullet hose goes, it actually is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty decent. Everything handling is good, but I'm just gonna say right now that, of course, when it comes to current meta and stuff like that, we stop freaking crouching and trying to hide. But when it comes to current meta, yeah, it's definitely not gonna be there in terms of just outgunning everything, especially with things like DMT beat just freaking reigns in terror. So we'll definitely say overall, it's not the worst PvP. It's definitely not like the best thing I've ever used, but as a weapon, level 4 weapon that you can just pick up casually, it's actually not. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alrighty, so we're gonna go in and do some little bit of PvE, of course, with a Dark Decider. I have switched it up though this time, so we're using Golden Tricorn, of course, with the well-rounded and everything, and with Overload Shot actually this season. It's actually not the worst thing in the world to actually have the auto rifles out. I will still, of course, say that SMGs are just king right now when it comes to PvE, but with Golden Tricorn, you actually can do some juicy damage when you get it going, especially if you get your melees and everything kind of going with it as well. It's actually not a bad perk at all. Alrighty, well, this is what we're going to test out mostly. And as I said, I should probably stick on the vest thing here, realistic, because if I get weak, I do not need to come off enemy radars, because they can still aimbot my ass. So I will change that real quick. Boys, just don't shoot me while I do this. But yeah, I will say, when it comes to PvE, this is one of those PvP weapons where, or not PvP, but like a crucible sort of weapon, where it actually might be a little bit better when it comes to PvE in terms of rolls and everything like that. I know, freaking PvP. I got it from Iron Banner, freaking gotcha there. I get that, but the thing about this one is that it just feels better PvE. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it just feels a lot juicier and everything, especially with nades and easily kills and everything. You can get things going really, really well. And as I said, in the current meta right now, this sort of weapon, no one has barrier really. I mean, I could have taken it, but I took disruption. I don't even think there's any disruption champs in this freaking thing. It just feels a lot better than it did in PvP. Of course, as I said, it's gonna be role dependent and stuff, but even the role was kind of geared more toward a little bit of PvE. Obviously, rangefinder roles are great PvP, but I think just in the current meta, you're just never going to use this PvP unless you're a freaking madman, or maybe on console you might as well. But for the most part, I'm telling you right now, I feel like you're going to use the SMGs and everything. Now we're just going to do this real quick. And I have not used our freaking Warlock in a freaking million freaking years. Oh my god, we got ran around by 2 though. So now we super stable, boys. Don't freaking slime my ass like this, please. Obviously, with arc shields and everything up right now, you can see I'm blasting through so many shields, and I'm getting this well-rounded going pretty damn consistently. If you throw on, like, I think it's the Morningstar helmet for Warlock or whatever, anything to get your abilities back really quickly on a Warlock, you will definitely see the benefits of, course, using Golden Tricorn with this. Oh, boys, someone help me. But you will, of course, see the benefits of using the Tricorn, of course, with the melee or obviously the grenade. Just get a kill once you get the Tricorn going. Get a kill with a melee or a nade, and you will just honestly blast through people, as I said. It's a super solid weapon PvE, so if I was going to grind Iron Banner for this weapon, I would definitely recommend you use this PvE because this is where it definitely shines. Well, that is it for me, and of course the Dark Decider auto rifle. This is the one I was using PvE, and as I said, it honestly feels like a much better PvE weapon than a PvP. It's just, of course, because of the meta right now in PvP, that it's gonna struggle where it kind of finds its best balance, because this is from small to medium range where it shines, where sidearms and freaking SMGs are dominating this, of course, close quarters. Even to medium ranges, they're kind of dominating. Of course, pulse rifles are medium to long. The DMT is kind of medium to long as well. So it just really struggles right now PvP wise in terms of where it really sits. Of course, if these ever got buffed or they ever became meta and everything like that, this has some insanely good range rolls, so I would get it for that fact. Rangefinder over Iron Reach, I just don't really like the Iron Reach too much. But when it comes to PvE, it's a bit of a masterclass. I will definitely still say though, SMGs are going to be your best bet, especially because the Ikelos is enhanced because it's craftable. It's a no-brainer that you're probably going to use that sort of weapon. But if you want to be more of a no, sit back kind of guy with an auto, you want to sit back a little bit more, you want a disruption or whatever, this is definitely a solid roll. Get Vault Shot or even the Golden Tricorn, because as I said, Golden Tricorn is honestly pretty big on this gun, especially with Vest Stinger and well-rounded. You can definitely get some really cool combos going. Golden Tricorn as well with Subsistence would be another nasty sort of roll. There's not many games you have to do to get to rank 4, so I definitely will say, if you're a PvE guy, this might be worth going into PvE or PvP or Iron Banner to get a roll of, because once you get a roll, you can start farming it. This is definitely a really sweet weapon to pick up. Get a god roll, and honestly, it will shred out. But regardless, if you liked the video, just like, and you want some more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.